Good morning, dears. In the module AC circuit, we have discussed with the alternating EMF and current and its mean value and RMS value, and also discussed the pure capacitive, resistive and inductive circuit and their characters. Now, today we can discuss the LR series AC circuit. That is, an inductance and a resistance are connected in series and an AC current is flowing through this circuit. If the instantaneous value of the current passing through the LR series circuit is I is equal to I0 sin omega t, and also because of the self-induction EMF or induced EMF in that coil is E and the applied EMF is capital E, that is the applied EMF E, and I is the current passing through this. Okay, then these two are opposite to each other. That is, the induced EMF is that which opposes the applied EMF. So, the net EMF in that circuit will be E minus E. That is, the current flowing. The current flowing I is equal to E minus E by R. That is, we can write it as IR is equal to E minus E. And also we know the self-inductance E is equal to L di by dt. Here we are not considering the sign of the self-inductance. That is, we already considered it is opposing the applied EMF, and here we given it as negative direction. So, it is equal to E minus L di by dt. That is, IR is equal to E minus L di by dt, and from this we can write E is equal to IR plus L di by dt. And we know I is equal to I0 sin omega t is the applied current passing through the circuit. So, di by dt can be obtained from this. Di by dt is equal to I0 omega cos omega t. So, we can substitute E is equal to I0 R sin omega t plus I0 L omega cos omega t. That is, E is equal to I0 into R sin omega t plus L omega cos omega t. That is the net EMF that we got. Now we have to rearrange this equation. So we got E is equal to I0 R sin omega t plus L omega cos omega t. This is equation 1. Now equation 1 into root of R square plus L square omega square and divided by root of R square plus L square omega square. That is, we can write it as I0 root of R square plus L square omega square into R sin omega t plus L omega sin omega t divided by root of R square plus L square omega square. That is, I0 root of R square plus L square omega square into, we can split this term as R sin omega t divided by denominator plus L omega cos omega t divided by this denominator term. Now we can substitute R by root of R square plus L square omega square as cos phi and L omega by root of R square plus L square omega square as sin phi. So this equation will be E is equal to I0 root of R square plus L square omega square into sin omega t cos phi plus cos omega t sin phi. That's equal to I0 root of R square plus L square omega square. We know sin omega t cos phi plus cos omega t sin phi can be written as sin A plus B form, that is sin omega t plus phi. So, from this equation, we know this equation will be having maximum value only when the sin omega t plus phi is equal to 1. It will be maximum only when omega t plus phi is equal to pi by 2. Now, we can consider this maximum case. That is, when E is equal to E maximum, that is, we can write it as E0, which will be equal to I0 into root of R square plus L square omega square into 1. That is the maximum value. That is, E0 equal to I0 root of R square plus L square omega square. Okay, from this we can write this as E0 by I0 is equal to root of R square plus L square omega square. When we compare this with the Ohm's law, we can say this is the effective impedance in this LR series circuit. By substituting E0 equal to I0 root of R square plus L square omega square in this equation, we can write it as E is equal to E0 sin omega t plus phi, which is the instantaneous expression for the alternating EMF passing through this LR series circuit only when I is equal to I0 sin omega t is applied. That is, in this we can say the applied EMF is leading the current by an angle phi. That is, the applied EMF is leading the current by an angle phi, as we have applied I is equal to I0 sin omega t. That is, the alternating EMF or applied EMF is leading the current by an angle phi. Now we know I is equal to I0 sin omega t is equal to E0 sin omega t plus phi. That is, the applied EMF is leading the current by an angle phi. We have substituted in this derivation as cos phi is equal to this and sin phi this is equal to this term. From this we can write down the tan phi, which is equal to sin phi by cos phi. From this we get it as L omega by R, and the denominators got cancelled. That is, phi is equal to tan inverse L omega by R. That is the expression for the phase angle by which the applied EMF is leading the current in a series LR circuit. As we are preparing a circuit with the components L and R known values, we can find out the phi. Now, the impedance is the effective resistance in the LR series circuit. This can be written as Z is equal to root of R square plus L square omega square, which is equal to E0 by I0. And also the term admittance, which is new for you. Admittance is the reciprocal of the impedance. That is, Y is equal to 1 by Z, that is equal to 1 by root of R square plus L square omega square. Now we can study what is the power factor in an AC circuit. We can start with an example of power factor in an LR series AC circuit, as we have to calculate the power factor by using the cos phi substitution value, that is R by root of R square plus L square omega square. Actually, the power factor is the measure of energy spent in an AC circuit. That is, we can find out it as cos phi, which is proportional to the energy spent in an AC circuit. Okay. That is, when we substitute in this equation as R equal to 0, we get it as cos phi is equal to 0. And when L omega is equal to 0, this will be get as R by R, that is equal to 1. So, the maximum energy is to be spent in a pure resistive circuit and no energy is to be spent in a pure inductive circuit. That is the importance of a power factor. So once more, it is the measure of energy spent in an AC circuit. Next, we can study the theory of LR circuit using the vector diagram also. That is, this is the vector diagram. In this, the I is plotted along the x-axis and VR is plotted along the x-axis, which is in phase with the applied current, and the inductance is pi by 2 phase difference with the applied current, that is VL is placed in the y-axis with an angle pi by 2. That is, the VL is leading the current by an angle pi by 2. VR is in phase with the current, where VR is the voltage drop across R and VL is the voltage drop across L. Now, from this figure, we can say this is the net EMF, which we can find from this figure using the vector addition. That is, E is equal to root of VR square plus VL square, where this is the VR and this is VL. So, we can write VR is equal to IR and VL is equal to IL omega, which is I into XL. From this, we can find out the net EMF, that is root of VR square plus VL square, which is equal to I root of R square plus L square. For the maximum value, E can be written as E0. For that case, I should be equal to I0. In such a way, we can write it as E0 equal to I0 root of R square plus L square omega square, which is equal to E0 by I0, which is the impedance, that is root of R square plus L square omega square. That is the impedance which we can also find out from this vector diagram. And also to find out the tan phi, the phase difference. Now we can go to the vector diagram. In this, the tan phi is from this figure VL by VR. This is the VL and this is VR. That is tan phi is VL by VR. That is L omega by R, which is equal to phi is equal to tan inverse L omega by R, which is the angle by which the applied EMF is leading the current by an angle phi. And also we can find out the cos phi from the figure, that is VR by root of VR square plus VL square, that is R by root of R square plus L square omega square, which already we derived theoretically. So this is all about the LR series circuit. So we have studied today the applied EMF and current relation, and also the impedance and admittance, and also the power factor in an LR series circuit, and we have derived this all from using the vector diagram also. The out of phase component VL is equal to L omega I is called the wattless component of EMF because it does not represent any supply of power to the circuit. That is, we already discussed in the power factor also. When L omega is equal to 0 also, we got cos phi is equal to 1. That means there is no power contribution that we are obtaining from the inductance in that circuit. So that is known as the wattless component. So the characteristics of LR circuit which we have discussed are the EMF and current are sinusoidally varying, and the EMF is leading the current by an angle phi, where phi is equal to tan inverse L omega by R. And LR series circuit does not satisfy Ohm's law, that is E by I will not be a constant value. And the ratio of maximum value of EMF to maximum value of current gives the effective resistance or impedance, that is Z. In such a way, we have studied the AC circuit containing an inductance and a resistance in series with the applied current, AC current today. Hope you all understand the topic. Next class we can deal with the CR series circuit. Thank you, dears.